What's up, guys? Joe Madden here, coming at you with another free pick on picks and parlays for the Saturday, November 22nd matchup between Syracuse and Notre Dame. Now, looking at opening lines of this one, Notre Dame opening as a 35-point favorite, total 51.5, and we have seen movement in the lines. The majority of the books bumping this up to 35.5, but 36 is starting to pop. So if you like Syracuse, maybe wait a couple moments on this one. See if we can get it a little bit higher as the love comes in for Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish, or if we're going to see this line just sit at that 35-36 mark. So interesting one here. The total 51.5 at open has come down to 50.5 across the majority of the books. And I still think this might be a little bit too high. So we're looking at a solid defense here for the Fighting Irish. And I'm not sure how many points Syracuse is going to be able to put up. I'm looking for their defense, though, who hasn't been creating those turnovers, to come to play in this one and get something done. Hopefully get the ball out of CJ Carr's hands, force those turnovers, and put Ricky Collins on the field and the offense here and give them a chance to hang within the number. Not sure if they're going to be able to do it, though, you guys. You look at Syracuse. They're coming into this game 3-7. They are eliminated from bowl contention, and this wasn't how they wanted their season to play out. They've lost their last 6 games in a row, and they've dealt with so much injuries, including at the quarterback role, and it's just not been the season the Orange have wanted out there. And then you look at the Fighting Irish trending in the opposite direction, 8-2, postseason ambitions here for this team. They're top 25 in scoring, and they continue to roll strong offensively, running and passing that ball. Looking at the Irish's quarterback, CJ Carr, he has thrown for 2,487 yards on the season, 21 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions. He's got great timing and accuracy out there on the field. He's able to get it into the tight windows down the field. This game really is supported by the fact that you've got Jeremiah Love out there in the backfield. Jeremiah Love has been so solid for the Fighting Irish this season. He's put up 1,135 yards on the ground and 14 touchdowns. So he's been great out there. You look at the wide receiver Fields for the Fighting Irish. He has led this team in receiving yards with 596. Now, like I said, it's going to be Seniors Day, and we've got a top defense as well for Notre Dame, ranking 13th in rush defense and 17th in scoring defense, allowing just 18.4 points per contest. So they've come out so nice and strong. Turning to Syracuse, the quarterback Ricky Collins has thrown for over 1,000 yards this season. This offense hasn't topped 20 points over the last month, and they still get erratic play by Collins. When we look at Collins, he will be looking for both Gill and Cook on the field. And I like Cook's ability to separate on those short routes. Running back Willis is able to generate those yards after contact. So it feels like they have the weapons out there, but this team just isn't able to get those points on the board, and it's going to be so hard. Like I said, the Irish's defense coming out here so strong. It really doesn't help Syracuse's case when you look at the books, and Syracuse to not record a touchdown in this game coming in at plus 140. The book's expecting maybe a field goal or 2 out of the Syracuse Orange, but not those touchdown conversions in this game here. So if you like the trends, definitely a couple of things to look at. The Irish are 18-2 in their last 20 games overall. They're also 16-1 straight up after a win over their last 17 games, while Syracuse, the Orange, have been strong against the spread, especially on the road, 4-1 in their last 5 road games against the spread. Syracuse has allowed a total of 315 points this season, and Notre Dame, when scoring 50 or more points, is 8-0 in their last 8. So lots of reasons to back the Irish in this game. Not many reasons to bet Syracuse, but how many points is too many, you guys? I'm looking at a lower scoring. 10 points at best out of Syracuse in this game. I do think those struggles are real. I'm expecting the defense, so to create those turnovers. This is a team that has been so solid at creating those turnovers. ranking near the top in the nation in interceptions and fumble recovery. So if Syracuse can come out there and get that chaos factor here, cause CJ Carr to have mistakes and not be able to get that ball into the hands of Jeremiah Love, we could see a game in which Syracuse covers with the points. This one, you guys, I've got to count on Syracuse to cover plus the points. I'll take them plus all the points they can get at plus 36. I do think Notre Dame comes out strong, puts up the points in this game, but kind of calls off the dogs. We're going to see a lot of out of Jeremiah Love when they get up in this game. I expect him to get a huge workload on the ground, and for Notre Dame not to risk injury here of CJ Carr in this game. So look for a slower pace game as both of these teams move the ball nicely on the ground. Look for the defense of Syracuse to do enough in this one to force an interception or a turnover, a fumble recovery at some point in this game to get CJ Carr and co off of the field and give Collins another opportunity to try to put some points up on the board for Syracuse in this one. So tight game here. I'll gladly take this one to the under. I'll take Syracuse plus the 36, and I'm going to hold my nose in this because you know how ugly it can get. Now, if you're looking here at Jeremiah Love, I would look at Jeremiah Love to be able to go over his rushing yards. Like I said, Jeremiah Love been so solid out there for Notre Dame. 1,135 rushing yards, 14 rushing touchdowns. And for all of you saying, she keeps saying Notre Dame and not Notre Dame. Notre Dame is very hard for me to say. I was born in Australia, and I don't know why it comes out Dom when I talk really fast. It's just how it works. But anyway, you guys, if you're looking for the handicappers of picks and parlays, best bets, head on over to picksandparlays.net. You can still grab that Weekend Warrior package, and you don't want to miss out on this. You can grab it anytime before a Saturday, but you will get Saturday and Sunday's football plays for just $49. One low cost professional and college ball. At no extra cost, they will throw in those Monday plays for free as well. So don't miss out. Don't delay. You'll get those picks as soon as your handicapper does load them into the system. So $49, one low cost. And then if you're looking for everything, every sport out there, you want to check out the rest of 2025. You'll get all of the picks of your handicapper of choice for just $8.30. Can't miss out on that great deal, you guys. So $8.30 for the rest of 2025. You guys, thanks for joining me here. Please drop below this video what you're liking out there in this matchup. If you do think the Irish come out strong and get a big dominant win, or if you're rolling with Syracuse with me, plus the points to keep this one tight, for their defense to do what they have the ability to do and turn that ball over, even though we haven't been seeing it as of late. I still can't believe the Orange have lost their last 6 games in a row and are sitting 3-7 on the season. Just not the season I foresaw for this team either. But you guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you've enjoyed the college football season thus far. Week 13, it's hard to believe we will be rolling into the playoffs here shortly. Let me know how your team has done as well. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me here today. Until next time, stay hot. You know the deal. Let's make some freaking money.